let's check out what is waiting for us in the new room. We have to equip ourselves with a sword because we will need to attack enemies, and that's basically it. So what do we have to do here? We will have to use now method to check the time, the break method to cancel the while loop. And in this level we will have 3 phases. First we will fight ogres for 15 seconds, then we will collect coins for 15 seconds, and then we will fight more ogres for 15 seconds. And in between we will jump to Narya and tell her all the victories or gold that we received in each phase. So how many enemies we defeated or how many gold we collected. Let's start the level, try it out yourself, and then come back and let's check it together. We have 3 variables. Variable Narya, which is the location where we have to go after each break, and tell how many coins we collected or how many enemies we defeated. So it has X and Y coordinates, so it sets the location. Second is coins collected, that is set to 0, and enemies defeated, that is also set to 0. And we start the first loop. We check if this now is less than 15, then we define a variable enemy, find the nearest enemy. If there is an enemy, attack it, and if enemy's health is less or equal 0, add 1 to enemy defeated. This is this count for how many enemies we defeated. This thing is exactly the same as enemy defeated equals enemy defeated plus 1. So each time there is a new enemy defeated, we basically add 1 to our old enemy defeated count. And to make things easier and shorter, we can use this form so that we don't repeat twice enemy defeated. Okay, so this is the first loop. If there is an enemy and this now is less than 15, we attack the enemy, and if the enemy's health is less than 0, we count this as one enemy that we defeated. And then the loop goes again until this now is not less than 15, and then we make a break. After the break, we move to Narya, we say the number of defeated enemies, and we set the enemy defeated count back to 0. Then we start a new loop. We check if this now is less than 30. Then we define a variable coin, and if there is a coin, we move to coin position X and coin position Y and collect the coins. And when this dot now is not anymore less than 30, then we make another break. And in this break, we again move to Narya, and we say how many golds we collected with this dot gold. And after that, we start the third, last loop, which is exactly the same as the first one, just that here we check if this dot now is less than 45. If not, then we make a break, go to Narya, and say again the number of enemies defeated. So let's check how this looks in practice. So there is an enemy, so we are attacking him. Now the time is 15, so we go to Narya and say the number, and then we start the next loop. We collect the coins, and when this now is not going to be 30 anymore, we again move to Narya and say how many golds we pick up. And then the last loop, there is an enemy. If there is an enemy, we attack it until this now is less than 45. Then we go back to Narya and tell her how many enemies we defeated. So this is one possibility how you can solve this room. Now we can submit it, check it again. We make a break and tell the number. Then we collect the coins. This is second loop. Here you can see the number of coins. We tell her this number, great, and now we can enter the third loop where we again fight the enemies, and at the end we go back to Narya and tell her the final number. Fantastic, mission accomplished, and we get 1,000,000 new points.